On my own, but I don't know why. You hit the road, but you don't realize I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate to call me back, 'cause I won't be there. I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate to call me back, 'cause I won't be there. I won't look back.
Hello, good evening. Welcome to Crafty Chris's channel, where we're doing the Eddie STOBART, and tonight's issue is issue 57. So yeah, this is Crafty Chris's channel, and here is Crafty Chris.
Hi guys, thanks for joining. I see we've got a lot of chat tonight again, which is absolutely great. Yeah, it's a big issue tonight, I believe. People keep telling me it's difficult to get this in, so let's see how we go.
Okay, and then as always, we've got the lovely Yorkshire Crafter.
Hi guys, yeah, I'll be reading all your lovely comments tonight, so yeah, sit back, relax and enjoy the show.
Thank you ever so much, Jolie, and the floor is now all yours to bring up the chat if you want.
Yep. So first in I've got D, is that correct?
No, just a minute. Oh, goodness me. Where did that come?
No, Warren.
Warren into it first. Yeah, let me press this one.
Yeah, I've got D before that at 11:13.
Oh, okay. Well, you go for that one then. Go for the D.
Yeah. So we've got D saying, evening, Chris, Julie, Sir Dave and Julie. Hi, D.
Hi, D.
We've got Warren. Hi, all. Good luck, Crafty Chris. Hi, Warren.
Hi, Warren. Thank you.
And we've got Mark's Mods. Good evening, everybody. Hi, love.
Hi, Mark.
And we've got Gillian. Good evening, Chris, Dave and Julie and everyone in the chat. Hi, Gillian.
Hi, Gillian.
And we've got Mary. Hello and good evening in chat too. Hi, Mary.
Hi, Mary.
And we've got Dee saying, Warren, Gillian, Mary, good evening.
Good evening.
And we've got Gillian saying good evening to Dee. Got Dee saying, young Mark, evening bot killer. Yeah. Yeah. We've got Warren saying evening to Dee. We've got Darth saying good evening all and good luck to Chris. Hi, Darth.
Hi, Darth.
Thank you.
And we've got Mark saying Dee, good evening as well, bot killer. And we've got Todd at Marvel Picks. Hello and good evening all. Hi, Todd.
Hi, Todd.
And we've got Dave Mark saying good evening, everyone. Good luck with your build, Chris. Have a great show and good evening to the host. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Thank you.
And we've got Peter saying evening all. Evening, Peter.
Hi, Peter.
And we've got Dee saying good evening to Dave Mack. We've got Dee saying evening to Peter Webster. And we've got Mark saying good evening to Dave Mack, to Darth, to Todd, to Warren, to Gillian, to Mary and to Peter.
Good evening.
Peter says hi to Dee. And Dee says, Marvel Picks, good evening, Todd. Hope you don't mind me stealing your phrase.
Okay.
We've got Peter saying hi to Mark. Gillian saying good evening to Mark. Peter saying hi to Dave Mack. Peter saying hi to Gillian. Gillian saying hi to Peter. Peter saying hi to Todd. Todd says, what phrase? I have a phrase. LOL. Dave Mack saying good evening to Mark, to Dee, to Warren, to Gillian, to Mary, to Peter, and to Todd.
Hello.
And Gillian saying evening to Dave Mack. Peter saying hi to Mary. Peter saying hi to Warren. Mark saying, yeah, the intro worked. I'm so pleased now.
Thank you very much, Mark.
Yeah, thanks, Mark.
And Peter says, hi, Dave S.
Hello.
And Peter says, hi, Chris.
Hi, Peter.
And Peter says, hi, Julie. So, hello, Peter. And we've got Mark says, hi, all. Hi, Mark.
Hello,
Hi,
Mark.
Mark.
And Peter says, hi to Mark. And we've got Dano's Universe. Hello, everyone, from me and my dad. Hi, Dano and Jodie.
Hi, Dano and
Hi,
Jodie.
Dano, Jodie.
And Peter says, hi to Dano. Dave Mack says, evening to Dano and to Jodie. Peter says, hi to Darth. Warren says, hi to Peter. Warren says, evening to Dave Mack. And Jodie says, hi, Dave Mack and Dee. Jodie says, hi to Todd. Peter says, hi to Jodie. Warren says, evening, Mark. Jodie says, hi, Peter. Jodie says, Peter, I mean, yeah, so corrected himself.
Oh.
And Dee says, evening to Dano and to Jodie. And that is chat for now. So thank you, everybody.
Wow. That's massive. Thank you ever so much for that, Julie. So, right. I did note that we have 14 people watching. So if you're not subscribed to Crafty Chris's channel, please do so now. If you're not subscribed to Yorkshire Crafters channel, please do so now. And that'll be ever so good if you could, please. So, and also give them a nice thumbs up, a nice like. So, and with 14 people watching, that's quite an awesome amount of people watching straight off. So thank you ever so much for that. That is tremendous. And yeah, lovely, lots of chat as well. So thank you ever so much for that. Okay, so tonight we're doing issue 57 of Eddie Stobbart, Moving the Nation, the issue 57. The big issue, it's fixing the engine to the chassis. And the engine is fitted to the chassis and supports are attached to the assembly. So let's go full screen. There we are. So, and already Crafty Chris has got the parts ready and the chassis ready and the engine ready. Yes, indeed. Okay, so parts supplied with tonight's issue then, issue 57. R5701. Support bracket for electrical control device labelled L.
Yeah, it's metal.
And it's metal. And then we've got 5702 cab closing mechanism, which is in black. Is that metal or plastic?
Metal, I think, yeah.
Okay. And then we've got 5703 support bracket for tank labelled R.
You can only just see these letters on them.
Okay. Labelled R. It's labelled by a pirate going R.
Yeah.
Right. So 5704 says we've got 4 DP07 screws.
Yeah.
Okay. 5705 says we've got 5 DP06 screws.
Yeah.
And 5706 says we've got 7 DD04 screws.
Yeah.
Okay, so quite a lot of screws tonight. Okay, right. I was going to say, is there any more chat before we crack on, Julie? There probably is.
There is.
Okay.
Yep. So Mark says, and also sub to DS Models and Vintage. Absolutely. Yes. Go check out his channel. It's fantastic.
Thank you for that, Mark.
What Dave doesn't know isn't worth knowing, especially about buses.
Oh, God.
And Mark says, Mark, the van and bike is not worth the money. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Mark's Mods, Dave, give yourself credit. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Warren says, finally fitting the engine.
Yeah.
And Dee says, Marble Picks, you coined the title of bot killers. So that was the phrase.
All right.
And Mark says, Mark, I know at the moment, but I never give up on builds unless it's Eagle Moss where you have no choice. Okay.
Yeah.
Mark, I'm just saying as I stop it. Okay.
Okay.
So that is chat for now.
Right, jolly good. Okay, so step one then, are we ready? So step one says fitting the engine to the chassis. So take the chassis assembly from the previous issue and the engine assembly from issue 35. The engine assembly will be fitted into the chassis arrow. And step two says fit the exhaust through the opening in the chassis between the mudguards, then move the main part of the engine assembly into position between the front chassis beams. Note the raised screw socket on the top of the gearbox 3001 circled, which fits under the crossbar 5601. Oh, I was so busy reading, I didn't see that you'd actually just done it and got it in. Wow.
Well, I think it's in right.
I never saw, I was busy reading. Wow. I'm going to have to watch that back. So, goodness me.
You want to take it out?
No. So, no, leave it in. Step 3 says, when in position, the radiator and fan sit in front of the crossbar 5607. The screw hole in the crossbar 5601 fits over a raised screw socket on the top of the gearbox 3001. Use a 2x3 times 4mm PB DP07 screw to fix the crossbar to the engine. Wow. So obviously you've got to make sure that that center one over the gearbox there fits directly into that hole so you can get a screw in there.
It's in.
Wow, real. Okay, well done. So step 4 then. Now step 4, we're going to be fitting the engine in through the side of the chassis beams just under the wheel arches. There's one each side. So step 4 and 5 says at the side of the assembly, identify the screw hole on the right front chassis beam. That's the one nearest to you. 5001 near the mudguard circled. Use a DP07 screw to fix the beam to the side of the engine. So somewhere down that side, just under the mudguard. No, the side that's nearest to you, love. That's the one. Somewhere in there, is a hole for the screw to go into the engine mount at the side. Okay, and you're using oil for this?
Yeah.
Jolly good.
The other side the same.
And repeat the other side of the assembly, front left chassis beam on the side of the engine. Make sure that there are no cables or hydraulic pipes in the way. Julia, there's lots of chat if you want to bring that up.
There is, yeah. So we've got Dee saying, Mark, not too bad tonight. You won't need 3 screens, lol. No, true. Dee says, and I'll say again, keep up, Dave. Chris, don't hang about.
Yeah, you're right there.
And Darth, it's holding the chassis engine that's tricky due to all the delicate pipes.
Yes.
True. I've got Hobby Time Modelers. I made it. Yay.
Yeah.
And we that's Eric. Eric from Rascal Hobbies. So he's on the Hobby Time Modelers.
Hi, Eric from Hobby Time Modelers, from Rascals Hobbies. Yeah, pop along there to Hobby Time Modelers, also on YouTube. They do some brilliant things to them modelers on there. So yeah, Hobby Time Modelers. Pop along there after the stream and go and have a look at them guys.
Yeah, definitely. We've got Dee saying, Hobby Time Modelers, good evening. And Hobby Time says, howdy everyone. So hi, Eric.
Howdy doody, Eric. Howdy doody.
Mark says, hello, Eric. And Dee says, well then, evening, Eric. And Peter says, hi to Eric. And that is chat for now.
I was expecting a bit more from Dee then, going, are you all right, me darling?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi. How are you getting on, love?
It's sad, I'm not going.
No pipes or wires in the way, is there?
No. That's maybe going now.
Is that?
Seems as though it's gone in, but it ain't tightening.
Oops.
I haven't gone in, that's why.
Ouch.
What's your camera?
I think it's in it, just won't tighten.
Okay. I'll have a look at that after the stream if you like. Is it the wrong screw, do you think?
Yeah.
Maybe DPO7s. That means it's going into plastic then, does that?
That is not going in.
Okay. It's not going into it or just turning?
I think it's just turning because it's not falling out.
Okay. So it's going into plastic then, is it, if it's a DP screw?
No.
Is it going into metal?
You can't get to it.
Is there no resistance on it at all?
No.
Okay.
It hasn't gone in, that's why.
No, I haven't gone in. Is it not lined up?
That's what I'm thinking, but you can't see it.
Okay. Not moving the socket at all, or?
No, it seems as though it's opposite, but it's not. It's just not going.
Okay, just to give you a bit of help, Darth says, is it lined up with the clutch housing? That's where it should go.
I see where it goes, but just what? Just don't want to know.
I was going to say, do you want to loosen the other side off and loosen the
That's what I was
centre
just
one?
going to say.
Loosen the other side and loosen the centre one, and then see if you can make it go into it. I was going to say, you haven't got a duff screw, have you?
That was the one went in so easy.
Mm. No?
No.
Okay, you can't have it lined up properly then.
It must be gripping something because I can't get it out.
Okay. All right.
Let me try another screw.
Do you want to bring up the chat, Julie, while she's trying with that?
Yep. Find where we were. Right, Eric says, hope all is well with everyone tonight. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we're not so bad. A bit croaky, but I'm all right.
Yeah. And Eric says, D, evening, sweetheart.
No, I can't get that in, so will I be able to get to it later on?
I don't know. It depends where the bracket goes that you're going to put on in a few minutes.
Do you want me to carry on with the chat, or are you going to move on?
Carry on with the chat if you don't mind, please, Julian, while she's...
Peter says, just subbed Eric. And Eric says, thanks, Peter.
Thank you, Peter.
And Dave Mack saying, evening to Eric. Eric says, howdy, Dave.
Howdy.
And Dee says, oh, what the heck? Howdy, darling, Eric, LOL. Eric says, LOL. And Dee says, all this darling, sweetheart talk, my missus starting to give me funny looks, LOL.
Don't worry about it, love.
And that's when Darth put, is it lined up with the clutch housing? It's where it should go. Yeah, that was the advice in the chat. Eric says, since I'm on our main Hobby Time Modelers account at the moment, I subbed to all of you guys from Northern Model Builders. Well, thank you, Eric.
Thank you ever so much, Eric. Thank you.
Bookman says, hi, Buck.
Hi, Buck.
Eric says, hey to Buck. Mark says, hey to Buck. Dee says, Buck, good evening. Peter says, hey to Buck. Todd says, hey, Buck. Eric, Hobby Time Modelers. And Todd says, this love affair between Eric and Dee is going to make some wives mad. Oh, no. True.
Well, share the love. Why not? Share the love.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, dear.
Any joy? You got any joy flower?
Yeah.
What was wrong with it? Do you know?
Not really.
Okay.
Don't know. Can't get that in.
You can't get it in.
Whether you want to come and have a go or not, I don't know.
Is it not lined up? Take your time with it. All right. Steady as you go.
No, I didn't go in.
It didn't go in.
No.
Does it appear that the screw's not long enough?
It does, yeah.
It might mean that you haven't nipped it up on one of the joints then, maybe. One of the other joints.
I don't know. Lost the screw up my sleeve.
What are you doing? Oh, dear.
Let's say I have to come forward slightly. Aha.
All right. Just get your screw lined up and then get your thing lined up and then. Okay. So, do you want to bring the rest of the chat up then, please, Julie? Well, because there's a bit of chat, so you
There
take
is.
it.
Geordie says hi to Book. Daz says you will be able to access the screw holes later. Okay.
Ah, right. Okay.
Book says it's about 30 minutes, not hard to find.
I think I've got it in, but it's not tight.
Okay. Jolly good.
D says Todd could be a good thing. I might get rid of mine. LOL. Book says red parts, large model, flashbacks to last night. LOL.
Yeah. You did really well, actually, Book.
Yeah.
Really well.
And Todd says, yeah, Book was having a good old time on his Rootmaster last night.
Yeah, it certainly was.
Yeah. And Eric says, LOL at D. And Mark says, Chris, boss it with a Hachette screwdriver. It will probably go in then. Yeah. Right.
So, because obviously Darth says you can go at it later, we'll have a look at it later. So what we'll do now then, so we'll move on to the fitting of the support brackets. If you're ready, are you?
Yeah.
Okay. So fitting of the support brackets, step 1. Take the support brackets labelled R and identify the fixing point on the front right chassis beam, 5001. 2 pegs fit into into holes, white arrows, and screw holes on both parts have to be aligned yellow circles.
Yeah.
Okay. So fix the bracket 5703 in place with 2 DDO4s. Two DDO4s. Yeah, this is a another 112 scale build book, and everyone across the pond there. So this is going to be a massive build in 112 scale. So it'll actually go nicely with the Route Master. So, and to go ahead with the chat there, Jordan Dave says don't fully tighten. Okay, so you've got 2 to get in there then, haven't you? Yeah.
Keep wanting to go back down to that.
No, don't do that until after the show. Right, it says don't fully tighten, did Jordan Dave.
Right.
Okay, so step 3 then. Says the arm of the bracket, the screw holes along the top, the 2 that are circled have to be aligned with screw sockets on the top of the right of the mudguard. Okay. So from what I remember from Dano's stream, there's a couple of widgets that pop into them holes, and a couple of screw holes that are vacant for screws, and we use DP06 in them. So a couple of DP06 in the top there.
My dreaded screws.
Take your time, you'll be right.
I'll get some of this. I'll get some of this chat. Sorry for a croaky voice. Peter says, just sub to Bookman.
Thank you, Peter.
Yeah. And Geordie says, don't fully tighten. And Todd says, I can't wait to see how big it will be with the trailer. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And we've got Jay. Good evening, all. Hope everyone is okay and well. Hiya, Jay.
Hi, Jason.
And Eric says, howdy, Jay. Bookman says, thanks to Peter. Peter says, hi, Jay. And Book says, I would love to build this to go along with the Route Master. Oh, yeah.
Right. At the minute, you can get it from Hachette Partworks. So Hachette Partworks. But I don't think you can actually sub from issue 1. I think you have to sub from about issue 28, 30 or something like that. This is issue 57. So it did take a long while before it started to get anywhere. Nothing like the Route Master. You know, we did get a few odd pieces to begin with, and some wheels and tires and such like, but it's been very slow. Well, issue 57, so we're just over a year now, aren't we? So, yeah. Okay, Chris.
Just going to tighten them 2 under there now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're on step 5 now then, and that's the other side. So, and 10, the assembly to access the left beam, identify the fixing point for the left support bracket near the mudguard, circles and arrows. Position the support bracket 5701 labeled L next to the mudguard. Fix the bracket 5701 in place with 2 DD04 screws circled. Just actually going back in my photos to see if I can find you the oh, there it is. So Todd and anybody else who was interested, so the total length of this cab and trailer is 1,128 millimeters. So 1,128 millimeters in length. The cab, or the tractor part, the cab, which Chris is working on now, is 436 millimeters in length and 244 millimeters in height. And the trailer part itself is 901 millimeters in length, so 901 millimeters in length, and it is 323 millimeters in height. So the total for the whole tractor unit and trailer is, as I said, 1,128 millimeters in length, and at its widest part, with the wing mirrors and everything, it's 238 millimeters wide. So yeah, it's quite big.
Yeah.
But it is 1/12 scale, so as I said, it will go perfectly well with the Routemaster.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, Chris, are you managing?
Mm.
Okay. So after that, then on step 7, you've obviously got to line up the screw holes and the little poppets on top of the wing there.
I've done it.
Okay. And then you've got to put the little screws in. So you put the 2 screws in. Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. I wasn't looking, sorry. So that's that completed. And then we've got fitting the cab closing mechanism. So step 1. Now this is where you have to get this black bit the right way around. Okay, so it says take the cab closing mechanism 5702 and check how it fits over the engine. Note that the arm red circle below, so you need your magazine open on page 7 for step 1. So look at the cab closing mechanism, and there's a red circle.
Yeah, I've got it.
So that red circle goes pretty much next to the exhaust. Okay, on that wing flap there. So check how it fits over the engine. Note that the arm red circle below goes to the left tabs on the sides of part 5702. Fit into the channels in the support brackets 5701 and 5703. The raised screw sockets circled in yellow align with screw holes in the brackets circled, and the pegs fit into the holes in the blue arrows. Okay, so the little cutout bit goes next to the exhaust. Is that correct? On your bracket. I think it sort of slides in there, doesn't it?
Mm.
And then it fits into some screw sockets.
Yeah, I might have to loosen it off to get it in.
You haven't got it in properly this side, have you?
That side.
No, this side.
Here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm trying to get in.
Try putting them in. Just take it out a minute. Right. The black piece goes slots. It slots into the groove of that bracket.
Yeah.
Each side, so you'll have to try and do it equally. And as Dave said, this is where you might have to slack it off. You've not got it square this side, look.
I know I haven't got it in. Hang on.
Do you want to bring up the chat, please, Jolie? Because there's an awful lot of chat tonight.
Yep. So we've got Darth says Marvel Pix, it's 44.5 inches or 1,128 millimeters long. Wow.
Yeah.
And Todd's put, yeah, that.
Holy flaps, yeah.
Yeah. A D. Like I said on Dano's, this gives us a sense of scale if this is just the engine cab. Yeah.
Yes.
And Todd says, I think this is longer than the Hogwarts Express part where it was going to be. Wow.
Yeah, quite possibly.
Yeah. And Todd says, seems like this is the largest part work out there. Yeah.
Could be, yeah.
Eric says there's a big model.
Yeah.
And D says, now would be even better if you could RC it. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Eric says, agreed, D. Peter says, good job we are having an extension on the house. I will need room for this build. Yeah. Peter, I'm looking to source an axle at the moment to see if there is enough room for RC. Yeah, because he corrected himself underneath there.
Yeah.
But yeah. Eric says, finding room might not be an issue, but having strong enough to move all that weight. Yeah, very true.
That's the thing.
And Dar said, the black part was awkward to fit for me since it goes in quite a way.
I'm going to say I don't think that's in it far enough.
Okay.
And And Mark says, Agora may pick this model up after it finishes with Hachette. Possible.
They might do. They might do, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Are you getting somewhere now?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you want to know what screws they are?
Let me just tighten these up that are loosened off.
Okay.
I wouldn't have got it in if I hadn't loosened them off.
No.
Because there's no give on it at all.
No.
Right.
Okay. So step 2 says that it you may find it easier to fit part 5702 if you temporarily loosen the screws holding the brackets, which you've done. This shows the cab closing mechanism in place over the engine between the support brackets. Note the position of the arm, blue arrow. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure you've got that on the exhaust side, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and it says fix the part 5702 to the support bracket with a PM, so that's DD04 screw circled, and repeat for the other side to fix part 5702 to the support bracket 5701. So DD04s, one each side. And that will go through the bracket and into the black bracket. Oh, I keep thinking it's Thursday, and it's Tuesday, isn't it? Wishing my life away, I think.
Saturday's thrown me out.
Yeah. Yeah, I keep thinking it's Thursday, so.
We had a lovely day Saturday. We had Julie Yorkshire Crafter and Mark's Mods over for the day.
Yeah.
And I've got a pipe. Where's that from?
Looks like it's from your engine.
Yeah, but where? I'll have to look back in the book.
Yeah, you'll have to look back in the book for that one.
Anyway, that's in.
That's in, is it? Okay. So carry on what you were saying.
Yeah, we had a lovely day. Went for a meal and we took them over the Humber Bridge, which they haven't been over. And yeah, it was good.
Yeah, certainly was.
It was. It was a brilliant day, yeah.
Okay, so that is completed work. The engine has been fitted to the chassis, and supports for the cab mechanism have been fitted in place. Okay, so there is some more chat, Jolie.
Yep, there is. So we've got Eric. Agora and Fan Home are great part work companies. Yeah.
They certainly are.
And Dee says, Mark, you might be right. Agora seems to jump on bills from Hachette.
Yeah.
And Dar says, when I did get the black part in place, I couldn't get the screws tight. So it was a bit of give, not coming out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Geordie says, pipe needs to go on. Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so yeah, we've got all that done, haven't we?
Yeah.
So we've got all our bits done for this evening. Do you want to bring up your magazine and tell them what's next week? In part 58.
Engine and chassis detail, pipes, the tank cap, electrical control device, and various screws.
Ooh. Yeah, there's quite a few bits next week, and yeah. So, but we've done this with Dano, so yeah. Okay, so Johnny Dave says there's a pipe at the back of the engine.
Is that where that pipe's come out from? Back of the engine.
It could well be, yeah. I'll have a look. It's just difficult to tell on the camera, but yeah.
Yeah.
I will have a look. Okay.
The chat and Geordie will say where it goes.
Yeah, no doubt, yeah.
Right.
Okay, so that's it then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So well done. Yeah, a difficult issue really, getting things lined up and what have you. And yeah, she's going to check them screws a bit later on. She says she'll check them screws after the stream, and then she'll have a look at the pipe of where that's come from as well. It might have come off the fuel pump even, because it looks like it's a fuel pump pipe to me. So there's some more chat rolling in, Julie.
There is. So we've got Gillian. Whoops. It's coming on very well, and a big thumbs up. Well done to Dave and Julie for the chat. Thank you, Gillian.
Thank you, Gillian.
Thanks, Gillian.
And Geordie says, at back of engine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Dar says, I did weigh the chassis after 58 and it's 1 kilogram.
Whoa. Okay. That's without any wheels and tyres, yeah.
And Dee says, excellent job, Chris, Sir Dave and Julie. Good night until next week, but see you soon on Geordie's. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Thank you very much, Dave.
And Eric says, great stream, guys.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you, Eric.
And Geordie says, look in magazine. Yeah, she is going to do. Dave Mark, great work, Chris, and great show. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Dave.
Mary says, great show, great to watch. Well done, everyone. Thank you, Mary.
Thank you.
And Geordie says, last page.
Yeah.
D, see you all chatland soon on Dano and Geordie. Yep.
Yeah.
And Todd says, excellent stream all. Thank you.
Thank you, Todd.
Thanks, Todd.
Oops, Warren. Well done, Chris, Dave, and Julie. Thank you, Warren.
Thank you, Warren.
Thanks, Warren.
Oops. And Dave Mark, see you after D. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Darth, yeah, the wheels will add weight.
Not kidding.
And Peter says, nice job all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so 8:30 this evening then, I think we've got Geordie, Dave and Dano doing the Titanic. Yeah, so that'll be on this evening at 8:30. So pop along to Geordie, Dave channels, Dano's Universe channel, and I think Mark will be there as well. So Max Mods will be there. So, and yeah, that's for the building the Titanic. Yeah, and that's coming along nicely. So that's in 35-ish, 38 minutes time or something like that. So yeah, you've just got time to pop the kettle on and make a brew, and yeah, and yeah, get yourself comfortables again. And yeah, so have we actually. So yeah, that'll be on tonight in 35 minutes time. So tomorrow I'm taking the space up tomorrow night at 8 p.m. and I'm going to be doing the Red Route Master, and I'm going to be doing stages 104, 5 and 106. So 104, 105, 106. So that's 3 stages tomorrow evening. Yeah, it'll be on my channel at 8 p.m. and we'll have the lovely Horlicks along as well helping out. So yeah, and so that'll be on tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. And other than that, I think that's it for everything that's happening between now and tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah, from this side of the pond, anyway. Yeah. So and yeah, pop along to the Hobby Time Modelers, and yeah, obviously with them guys being across the pond, they do stream at different times to us, which is great because we can finish our streams and then pop along to their streams, or they can pop along to our streams before their streams, and they certainly do have a lot of interesting things over there. I can tell you, a lot of interesting builds. Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. So, and goodness me, what else was I going to say? I was going to say about the awards ceremonies. So, no doubt you've had a notification through either email or through on a Facebook page about the award ceremonies for Partworks and Partwork builders and companies, and the best partwork that you think is the best partwork. So that's free. It's absolutely free to vote on. So we would appreciate it if you voted on there, whether you like something or you don't like something or whatever, or if there's no suggestion in there that you want to vote for, put the suggestion in that you want to vote for in other column, and then we're going to have an award ceremony around about the 23rd of December, I think it is, and you've got up to the 9th of December to actually vote. So, and as I say, it's just free to vote. Take it 2 to 3 minutes to do, and we would very much appreciate that indeed. And it would just it's just all for fun. But yeah, we would appreciate it. Thank you very much. So, and there is some more chat, Julie.
There is. So Mark says Titanic show is 8:30 this evening.
Yeah.
D says Dave McBill, see you soon.
Yeah.
And D says, so Dave, what about the unbuild RM? Is it on hold for a while?
Yes, and that's because I've actually done the upper deck. All the plastic bits on the upper deck. I've actually done all the upper deck for the open top Route Master, which Julie and Max actually seen the other day, and I'm just in the fact now that I've got a route master over there. I've got one behind me, and I've got other things on the go, and I've just got no room to be messing around with another route master right now. But I can assure you that as soon as Christmas is out the way, I'll be cracking on with the open top route master, and because I want to get that one done, I want to get the blue one done. So yeah, after Christmas, it will be full steam ahead on both my Eddie and the blue route master and the open top route master. So and Winnie the route master as well. So yeah, we're going to have a crack on that for and see if we can get them all done by summer. So yeah, that's my deadline is summer. I want to get them sorted by summer, and then we can take them to a show. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that it then? Are we all done and dusted for now?
Yeah, I'm still messing about trying to get this screw in.
And just one bit from Dee saying thanks, Dave.
Oh, you're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. Yeah, I was going to do it. I've actually been given some bits and pieces, so I'm actually going to do an update video soon as a thank you video for certain bits and pieces that I've been given, and certain bits of updates from each of the builds. So I will do that very, very soon. So hopefully before December's out. So sorry, before November's out. So yeah. But yeah, I do plan things, and then something happens, and then I've got to delay it a little bit. So yeah, don't worry, I haven't sold anything. Okay, right. So I'm going to start off tonight then by saying thank you ever so much for joining us tonight, joining Christine. Thank you all for the encouragement and the help and the nice chat that you've all given tonight. And thank you to Julie also for the lovely comments that she's been doing, all the comments this evening. And by goodness me, that's taken a lot of doing, I can tell you. So thank you ever so much, Julie, for that. So it's a goodbye from me. Take care all, and we'll see you all next time around. We'll see you all tomorrow night on my stream anyway. So, okay. Good night from me.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah, so thank you everybody for joining us tonight and all your lovely comments and help and advice. And so, yeah, I'll say good night, and I'll see you in a little bit.
Yeah, thanks everybody for joining tonight. Couple of issues that I've got to sort out, but I will sort them out before I go to bed. I won't go to bed till I've got it right. Yeah, so that's me done for tonight, guys. I'll catch you. What is it? Thursday.
Thursday, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the crafting quiz. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's bye from me.
And from me.
Bye.
Bye, guys.